Welcome, dear Aries, to your tarot reading. Today I will read your cards for the upcoming week, which will begin at the 8th of September and will end at the 14th of September. First of all, I would like to explain a few general facts about the reading. The pattern I'm going to use is the so-called Celtic cross, which shows you the general energies for the week and prospects for the near future. This pattern also provides you with insights in your environment, your wishes and fears, your mindset, and the conscious and unconscious forces within you. The so-called court cards, Knight, Queen, Prince, and Princess, often refer to special people in your life and describe their traits of character. It is not important what gender these cards show. That means a knight could also be a woman in your life, and a queen might as well be a man. Since time is fluent, some events might already have happened, whereas other events might occur a bit later. That hopefully gives you an overlook on your current life situation and some advice on how to deal with it. And now we shall begin. Dear Aries, we will see how your next week will turn out to be. And so many cards here. Okay, that's a bit much. Let's go on and see which card will fall out first. And what your week will look like. Okay, nothing here. Nothing to see here. But maybe... No? Maybe you skip that part until the card falls out. Sometimes it takes a while. I don't know why. But... here it is. Here we go now. And we can start in a second. So. Okay. Here we go. Dear Aries. These are your cards. Okay. Here's the Emperor. That's you. Oh, that's not necessarily you, but he is an Aries. So maybe you could get along with that energy very well. But we also have, that's the main energy here, the Knight of Cups. That's not so much you, because the Knight of Cups is more a sensitive person who has ambition, of course, like the Emperor, but he is more emotional and maybe also some kind of good listener. He cares for people, he listens to them, he understands their problems. But that's a bit common with the Emperor, because the Emperor is, of course, a leader, and you also only can be a good leader if you understand the problems of your people, of course, of your subjects. So maybe if the Knight of Cups is you might be very intuitive right now with other people. You can... maybe you have some kind of responsibility for other people, for your own kids or for some co-workers, maybe your teacher, something like that. And at the moment you are quite good at listening to them, to understand their problems, to take care for them and for finding good solutions, compromises, so that all of those people around you who are a bit maybe irrational work together well. So you get the people around you in line, so to speak. I think these are people around you, and you will be able to manage them, to get along with them. And you are empathic now, and you are and you have a very good intuition if it's about other people. So that's a good thing to use privately as well as professionally. Here is the lust in your past. So you are passionate at the moment, and you I think you are just a good fella. You are fun to be with, but also you can take responsibility for others, and you like that at the moment. You feel really fit for that, and you like what you're doing. You work, maybe, probably, and you maybe you get some also very much appreciation for what you're doing, and that makes you quite content. But there is the disappointment here, the Five of Cups. So maybe you didn't expect that to be that way. Maybe you are afraid that this is only an illusion, and things aren't that good. People maybe only telling you what you want to hear. You're a bit skeptical. You're not, you don't trust the situation maybe. But I can't see any illusions here by now. So we have to look further. Yeah, here's Six of Pentacles. So you are successful at the moment, but you maybe you didn't expect that. Maybe you were rather thinking that you will fail, that those people around you will never get along or something like that. But in the end, they do, and you, with your passion and with your commitment, you could do that. Or in some way, you are not content with the result. Yeah, but that's maybe you're just too critical. That's okay. You may either you're losing track here. You need some kind of break. Be a bit unsensible now. Be thinking. Don't think too much about others or a higher plan you got or something. Maybe you just need to relax. Or there is a person around you, maybe a child or some very immature person who's distracting you in some way. That could be. So you handle things quite well at the moment, even if you're skeptical about some things or some person around you. And then there is this person who's coming and bringing some chaos into that. And I don't think that you will like that, but maybe it's some kind of change that you're welcoming, because you need some kind of distraction now. Here's the devil. So that could really mean that you have some destructive vibes at the moment. You got maybe really you got very far in your job or also privately, and now you're thinking, that's it. That's, I don't know, that's boring. I want something new. I want to start from scratch. And you might tend to be a bit destructive now with the Prince of Swords. So there is something you made, there's something you built, and now, you think, okay, that's it. I can be proud of myself, but what's next? And you're already planning something new. You already want to to burn it all down and build a new house. That's typical for Aries, and maybe you're feeling that strongly at the moment. You never you're never really satisfied, are you? So okay, that's in your environment. Are people, one special person, the Princess of Cups, which is very sensitive. Um, so that might be that you're gonna hurt someone with your destructive behavior. I'm quite sure that it's not you, that Princess of Cups. There might be some person in your life who is emotional, who gives you emotional comfort in some way. Yeah, you might overrun him or her, um, because he or she is sensitive, and um, you, with your destructive manner, could hurt that person. Um, so maybe you should be a bit more aware of the people around you, or the ones you love, that you can get them with you, that you can tell them what you're doing, so that they won't think, what's happening here. Um, you have to involve others in your plans, especially the people who love you. You don't have any bad intentions, I think, but um, if you don't tell the others what you want to do or how you feel, they might think um, that you have, or that you yeah. So it's good to involve the persons around you in your plans. If you are about to do something completely different, tell the people around you, your partner at least, or your family at least, what you're up to. Because for you it might be natural to act like that, but for others, um, it might be surprising. Yeah, and yeah, you are afraid. Seven of Pentacles here, that it will all fail, that you're failing right now. So that could also be some reason for your destructive thoughts at the moment, and that you could burn things down, yeah, that actually are good in your life. So be careful with that. I could see that with other readings before, for the next week, that people aren't that content or satisfied with their situation, even if their situation is good. There's some destructive energy in the air, and for Aries, it's quite tempting, that energy, I think. So maybe try to stick to what you've got a bit longer, instead of throwing all away at once. You can still do that. But now your urge to just burn everything down and start something completely new is very big. But there are things you would lose, I suppose, because you had some kind of success, and you are having success at the moment. May it be privately, may it be professionally, or both. And in some way, you want something else, because you are very energetic now, and you are empathic. You feel yourself, you feel your the people around you, and that makes you so ambitious, and then just keeping what you've got isn't enough. You want to, I don't know, discover a new continent or something like that, something really exciting and new. and you might also be tempted to have an affair, like I saw in other readings, to be just unsensible, and maybe you should wait a bit before breaking out of the. Yeah, that's good. I think you come to some kind of vision here in the end of the week. You may see, okay, there are things in my life that are really good, and it's not worth of throwing them away. It might be a bit boring from time to time, but in the end, I'm very lucky to have those things and those people around me, and I will keep quiet for the moment. Maybe that will change the week after that or the week after that, but for now it's like I tried to advise you that you shouldn't be too radical now. You can think of things here, and you can think of what would be if I moved to another country, what would be if I bought a Ferrari, or what would be if I, whatever, went kite surfing or something like that, something adventurous. You can think of those things. Maybe one or another you can also do, some harmless things, some activity outside or something. And maybe that's already enough, just thinking about it. Oh, what else could I do? Oh, there's so many things, but I don't have to, because in the end, I'm quite content with the things I got and with the people I got, the way things are. So, yeah, I think that's good for you, because otherwise you could lose things that are really important to you, in fact. So be aware of your inner resistance, and you, of course, you can flirt, you can you can think of other possibilities, but in the end, you shouldn't act on that, and concentrate more on the things you've got and appreciate them. Yeah. Okay, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed my reading and that it resonates with your current situation. I'd be glad if you subscribe to my channel or left any comment. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm saying goodbye und auf Wiedersehen.